Well, hello and welcome. My name is Robert Lischak, one of your voices for Bobcat Sports. Again, welcome to everyone here at home and abroad for some Bobcat action as PHSC is looking for a comeback win after an early loss this February. And just before that, the last time we broadcasted to you, it was a big win against Gateway College. And now they're versing a familiar foe here. That will be Florida State College of Jacksonville. The Manta Rays, who are on fire right now, just 6 wins away from tying the franchise record, which they already did last season. So let's just dive right in. Here is what you need to know for the Bobcats right now. Right now, they're sitting at 73.9 points per game. That is 3rd overall in their conference. Additionally, they have a 30.3 three-point percentage average. So 30.3% three-point average. That is 3rd overall. And actually, in 2nd place is Florida State College of Jacksonville and Florida Gateway. And then 1st is Palm Beach State. So if you wanted to know which team is on top on the three-point line, it's definitely Palm Beach State. Additionally, right now the Bobcats have a 2-4 record right now. That's .333 in terms of that specific percentage. Additionally, they have an 11-11 overall record. So they're sitting at 500, which is 3rd overall. They are 3 teams right now that are sitting at or above 500. Florida Gateway is below 500. Additionally, they have a 1-game losing streak, which is at home. Again, last time we broadcasted to you, they had a win at the end of January, and between that game and now, they had a loss on February 1st up against Palm Beach State. So now we move on to what you need to know about the Manta Rays. Well, right now, this is a major difference. You get averages with 3rd place overall in terms of PHSC, and then on top of the leaderboard right now is the Manta Rays. Look at it, 81.1 points per game. That is 1st overall. Then you look at the three-point average, 32% exactly on the three-point average. They're tying Florida Gateway College, so they're tying the 2nd place position on that statistic. Additionally, they have a 6-0 conference record. They are undefeated in conference, the only team so far that is undefeated in conference, and they have a 20-4 overall record, 1st overall, one of the best records so far inside not just this division, but across the FSCJ college conferences. Additionally, they have a 6-1 away record, which that's amazing to me. I mean, we saw them win last time, and now here, once again, they're hoping to extend their winning streak with 8 games right now, an 8-game winning streak. So now we transition to overall record through recent games. So let's focus on late January, early February. So let's start with the 15th. They lost against Jacksonville, and then on the 18th they had that buzzer beater against Florida Gateway. Another loss on the 22nd with Palm Beach, 102-70, and then the 29th win against Florida Gateway once again at home. And then in between that time, on the 1st, they lost to Palm Beach State, 96-50. So it's win-loss, that type of situation, which can leave a team feeling like they're in limbo. But again, they do have home court advantage tonight, which will be key. Now, this is my favorite part of the broadcast, the Be on the Lookout Bobcat. Right now is going to be number 33, Justin Bell. He's a freshman from Stuart, Florida. He's a power forward and small forward. He's got 11 offensive rebounds, which is in the top 30 in conference, and he averages 3.5 points per conference game. And you may be thinking, well, that's not really a lot, but then you go at the free throw line and you're like 8-12. That's one of the better Bobcats right now at the free throw line. And I always want to highlight and talk about this. We always want to highlight not just star players, but supporting pieces. You know, the Lakers are not just great because of LeBron, right? That doesn't make any sense. That's some faulty logic. You know, every player has a part. And I think for Justin Bell, he's been excellent at passing inside the paint, creating those momentum plays and open opportunities when there's a defender on the right or left side of him. He's definitely a player to look out for. And now we go into coach talk right now. Coach talk, what do the Bobcats need to do in order to win tonight? Well, repeat their formula against Florida Gateway. You know, it was a beautiful game. The passing was excellent. The defense was strong. The physicality was the right balance. And they were able to draw fouls from the opposition and score at their favorite part of the court, which is the free throw line. So it's been excellent on their part. Additionally, I do want to repeat this against Florida College of Jacksonville here, is that they do need to be careful when passing north to south and they need a stronger defense within the paint. I said they have a beautiful formula, right, against Florida Gateway, but this is a completely different beast. You're talking about a record-breaking team, and I want to make sure that they remember here they need to repeat what they did with Florida Gateway, but optimize even more. Again, those oppositional steals and then stronger defense inside the paint because, again, the Manta Ray is able to go up and in and score constantly. For example, Aiden Fletcher, I talked about him last time we broadcasted to you. He's in the roster tonight, and I think he's going to be on the starting five possibly. If not, he's going to be appearing later in the game, and you know he is a threat. Then we have to outdo the opponent in coverage. Because this is a physically stronger team, right, the Bobcats have to do everything in their might to outdo on the coverage aspect of it. And so when you limit an oppositional defense here, you're able to find holes inside the paint, maybe just beyond the arc, and maybe build some momentum. They had excellent passing last game, and this could be possible for them too. We just have to wait and see and then finally know the end game. Listen, right now, a historic season in general. Again, more wins than last season, and right now they're versing a team. They are the Goliath. They are the David in this situation, not the Goliath. Florida State College of Jacksonville is. But David has won numerous times before, and I think the Bobcats can learn from this if they win tonight. It is so vital for them to win, not just because, yes, they're going to have another win. They're going to be 12-11. But I think as well, additionally, you have to look at the fact that they don't want to be in limbo here. We're entering February and then into March. Can they do some drastic playoff push? We have to see. But they have home court advantage. You have to understand that the Bobcats are trying their best here. And I do believe that there was some bright spots when they tied it up last time when they went up against the Manta Rays. It was just momentum shifted and things started falling apart. So they have to know, hey, we cannot let that happen. That was the end game last time. Let's change that. So 3 minutes and 9 seconds left here, just before our official game. This was the pregame show. I hope you enjoyed it. Do not change the channel. Stick right here. Bobcat action coming up in just a few moments. Here as the Bobcats are taking on Florida State College of Jacksonville Manta Rays, a pivotal game for the Bobcats. Every game I think is pivotal simply because the Bobcats are having, once again, a historic season, have more than 2 wins right now, above 500, and are looking to be strong in February after an early loss just on the 1st. So right now they'll be huddling up here, and as we see the clock wind down, again, the Bobcats will be wearing gold, white, and black. And then for the Manta Rays over here, they have this navy blue, teal, and white. right now. So, again, everything is being set up here. As talk about your starting five, we have number 5, Pouliot. We have Darius Moore, Luxon Jean, Marcus Shade. And seeing Kalen Wiggins as well. And then on the opposite side here for Florida State College of Jacksonville will be number 0, Eddie Mitchell, Jordan Smith, number 3. Number 5, Alex McRae, number 14, Krishan Ori, number 24, Keenan Johnson. So this is going to be a very important match here. We have some people in the crowd tonight. Bobcats hoping to win here. And here we go, tip-off right here in Newport Richey, Florida. As the Manta Rays have it, it'll be number 14, Krishan Ore, up against Darius Moore. Going to go to number 24, Johnson. Then goes to number 5, McRae. McRae, a three-point attempt, and that is in by number 0, Eddie Mitchell. I think there's a timeout already for the Bobcats after that three-point attempt right there. That went in by number 0, Eddie Mitchell. So already a three-point attempt. Nice passing opportunity by the Manta Rays to then Eddie Mitchell. Again, all the Bobcats out right now. Moore, Jean, Shade, Pouliot, Wiggins. Here we go. Here's a pass to Moore, long pass to Marcus Shade, then goes to Jean, but it's taken away. The ball is kept in, however. Here's to number 3, Jordan Smith, mid-range jumper. Oh, it goes in! Thanks to number 24, Keenan Johnson. Ooh, the rim was absolutely destroyed on that play as Marcus Shade has it. An early statement by the Manta Rays. Jean to Pouliot. Pouliot to Moore. Mid-range jumper, and that is in for 2. Nice response by the Bobcats here, 2-5, and now McRae has the ball. McRae passes it to Mitchell. Now back to McRae in the center. Pass to a Manta Ray, now goes back to McRae in the center. Trying to go inside the paint, down low, a pass to Smith, but the ball is out of play, goes between his legs, and now the Bobcats will have possession here. Here's a down low pass. Bobcats to the left and right of him. Here's a long pass back beyond the arc. Here's a shot clock attempt, and that will go in. Ooh, my, beating the shot clock there. Once again, the Manta Rays with another three-pointer here. Here's Darius Moore, number 1. Pass to Pouliot, now to Jean. Jean down low. Long pass inside the paint to Pouliot. Tries to go up and in, but the ball is taken away by the Manta Rays. McRae. A three-point attempt, and that is off the rim and collected by Marcus Shade. Pass to Darius Moore right now. Darius Moore gives it to Shade. Gives it to Jean. To Wiggins. Shade once again back to Pouliot. Here's a three-point attempt, and that is off the rim by Darius Moore. Rebound collected by the Manta Rays. Long pass to McRae on the right side. Here's a three-point attempt. Will that go in? No, it will be taken away. Ball is out on the ground. Here's a pass to Jean. Jean with a burst of speed. Here's to Moore. Moore trying to go underneath, but now there'll be a foul, I believe, to the Manta Rays. A push by a Manta Ray player inside the paint, and now Darius Moore will be at the free throw line. A point guard and shooting guard, a freshman, as that ball is missed right there. Here's another opportunity for Darius Moore. He's 5'10", 165 pounds, but he gets it in there. Ball is to McCray. They slow it down. Here's to Eddie Mitchell. Long pass to a Manta Ray, a mid-range jumper, and that will go in for 2. Nice shot there by Keenan Johnson. Here's Darius Moore. Moore trying to go back around, a down low pass to Pouliot. Trying to go up inside the paint, and he does for a shot for 2. Crawling his way out between 2 Manta Rays. As it is 5-10 right now. Here's McCray. Cray gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to go inside the paint. Long pass for a shot for 3. That is off the rim, collected by the Bobcats. Pouliot has it. It's given to Jean here. 5-10 is your score right now. Jean to the right, to Wiggins, beyond the arc. Here's to Shade. Back to Pouliot, way out beyond the arc. Here's to Darius Moore, down low. Taken away by a Manta Ray. That's going to be number 3. Smith goes in. Bam! Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That was an epic slam. Somehow he keeps the ball in for the Bobcats. Nice job there by Luke St. Jean. Here's Kalen Wiggins, who has the ball, striving on the right side. Jean goes inside the paint. Ball kept in by Jean once again. Here's to Wiggins. Back to Jean. Jean goes down inside the middle. Shot from underneath, and that's going to be in. Wow, what a back and forth affair between these two teams here. 7-12 is your score. McCray has the ball, trying to direct some traffic. Here's to Ori. Ori now down low to a Manta Ray. Ball is given back to another Manta Ray inside the paint, mid-range jumper. That's going to be in. 7-14 is the score right now. Moore directing traffic to another Bobcat inside. Trying to find a way here. Gives it to Pouliot, dumps it to him. Now to Jean. Jean has it now. Jean striving inside the middle. It's given to Pouliot. Pouliot tries to go up and in, and he will for 2. 9-14 right now with 14 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the first half. McCray. McCray has the ball right now. Gives it to Ori. Ori gives it back to McCray. Cray striving in, and he will get it for 2. It's 9-16 right now. Pass to number 12, Marcus Shade. Shade trying to go down low. Here's to Cameron Wiggins. Wiggins tries to give it to Darius Moore, and he will. Tries to keep it inside. Ball is kept in, however, by the Manta Rays. Here's to number 5, McCray. Ball is lost, but the Manta Rays recover. Johnson, long pass to a Manta Ray, that being Smith. An underneath shot won't be any good. Here's another attempt, and it will go in by Keenan Johnson, number 24 of the Manta Rays. 9-18. Bobcats down by 9. Moore to Wiggins, inside to Pouliot. But the ball is knocked out and taken out of play, and now there'll be a quick timeout here, I think, between these two teams. 9-18 is the score right now. It is a media timeout. And already intense so far between these two teams. I told you this was going to be an intense match between these two simply because Bobcats are trying to get a win here, a bounce-back win in the early stages of February. And the one thing I do have to say and give credit for the Bobcats is keeping the ball in play. There was moments with Moore and Bell with Pouliot to keep the ball in and continue the play. And honestly, I don't know how they did that on the corners of the court with so many defenders around these Bobcats. And maybe that's going to be a key strategy tonight, to keep the ball in play and wither down the Manta Rays when they go around inside the paint or just beyond the arc to try to score and get an offensive opportunity. And I hear the noise right there that indicates that both teams will be heading back out on the court just shortly. Seems like the Bobcats are being motivated by a couple of those plays right there. They're, again, hoping to win, be 12-11 right now in the early stages of February and maybe get a possible playoff spot if they push enough and get some decisive key wins as they verse conference rivals. And now number 11, Abraham Garja, will be in for the Manta Rays. Garja goes around, gives it to number 1, Benny McDuffie, for a three-point attempt. Here's another shot from underneath, but it's taken away by the Bobcats. Bobcats pouncing all around and now given to Gene. Now back to Marcus Shade. Advances forward with Darius Moore. Pouliot keeps it in. Down low pass to Marcus Shade. Shot to go up and in. Marcus Shade has it. Here's another shot for 2, and that is in. 11-18 is the score. Nice job by Marcus Shade to keep the play alive with 13 minutes left to go in the first half. McDuffie, number 2, now gives it to Fletcher. Back to Aiden Fletcher. Garja trying to go up inside. A pass to number 12. A shot from underneath, and that is in by Alex Collier, a freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, for the Manta Rays. Here is Marcus Shade. Shade gives it to Pouliot. Now to Gene. Gene all the way out to Moore. Moore darts to his left. Now to Shade once again. On the inside, shot for 2. Taken away by the Manta Rays. Here's to Aiden Fletcher. This is not going to be good for the Bobcats, and that goes in. A nice floater by number 22. I should say number 12, Alex Collier once again. And they lose the ball, the Bobcats do, an attempted pass to Wiggins. Here's number 2 with a burst of speed, McDuffie, on the right side, just beyond the arc. Here's a takeaway by Gene, number 20. Gives it to Marcus Shade. Shade, down low pass to Pouliot. Yacht goes in for 2, and that will be good. 13-22. Nice opportunity by the Bobcats to take the ball away. An aggressive defense inside the paint to score right there. The game is slowing down just a tad bit here, but it's in the Manta Rays' favor. Fletcher has the ball, being defended by Pouliot. Fletcher tries to go inside the paint. And there will be a media timeout, I believe. And a foul on the Bobcats on Pouliot after a hit. So 13-22 is the score right now. And early observations here, speed. And I could hear the coach of the Manta Rays, John Pertuski, saying speed, speed, speed. You know, they want to be high energy as possible in order to slow down the Bobcats in many capacities. But right now the Bobcats do have something here. Can they keep it up? That is the question. Again, this is a David versus Goliath type of match here. They already lost twice to the Manta Rays and are hoping to win here at home after an early loss in February and after a bounce-back win before that at the end of January. So again, the fouls are tied up 1-1 after a foul, a hit by Pouliot, which will lead to the Manta Rays possibly having an opportunity here. And now they are out on the court. And yes, so Aiden Fletcher will shoot here. Aiden Fletcher, a dangerous, dangerous opponent. We saw last time when the Manta Rays went up against the Bobcats, he was able to get inside the paint and score immensely. Fletcher gets it in there. He's a guard on this Manta Rays roster, a sophomore, so he's one of the experienced players on this team, and he is from Orlando, Florida. So now they extend their lead to 11. Bell is in the game, or be on the lookout Bobcat, a supporting piece of this offense. Moore tries to dart around. Ball is taken away on the ground and given back to the Manta Rays. Here's a long pass to Garja. Here's a shot from underneath, but it won't be any good, and it's taken away again by the Manta Rays. Here's a shot, but that won't be any good. And a push by a Bobcat. Getting confirmation here, a push by a Bobcat leads to another opportunity at the free throw line, being number 15, Shaquille Furlong, who is from Manchester, United Kingdom. And that is in for one, so 13-25. Here are some substitutions here. Joseph Stosh, number 10 for the Bobcats, is in. Number 3, Jordan Smith, is in for the Manta Rays.
Yeah, we gotta get matched up. Aiden, I'd rather us be back first and then pick up, just to make sure the guys get back.
Here comes the shot, but that won't be any good, but it's once again taken away by the Bobcats. And they have the ball here. Long pass to Darius Moore. Moore with a burst of speed, just beyond the arc on the left side. A pass to Bell. Bell trying to strive inside against a plethora of Manta Rays. Here is to Isaac Priester, number 32, given to Joseph Stosh after heavy, aggressive defense here by the Manta Rays, and it will cost them here as Joseph Stosh will be at the free throw line. A foul right here for the Manta Rays, again, leads to an opportunity. Number 10, Joseph Stosh, will shoot, and that will go in for one, so it's 14-25. We'll have some substitutions here. Number 1 will be out, Aiden Fletcher, and now number 0, Eddie Mitchell, for the Manta Rays will be in. Here comes the next shot, and that is in as well, so the lead is now cut down to 10. Benny McDuffie has the ball.
Whoa. Right away.
McDuffie gives it to McCray. Back to McDuffie. Duffy inside. Gives it to McCray. A shot from 3. That is off the board, but again taken away by the Manta Rays. McCray has it after a high jump. Here's an opportunity. McCray striving inside. Tries to go up in for 2. Stosh has it. Nice save there. Ball is taken away by Eddie Mitchell. Mitchell loses the ball. Stosh recovers it.
Come on.
And now Darius Moore has it. Again, the Bobcats able to keep the ball in and retain possession here. Number 33, Bell, gives it to Priester. Number 32, Priester striving inside. Ball is taken away by McCray. Duffy with a burst of speed inside the paint. Given to number 3. A three-pointer. That is off the rim. An attempt by Eddie Mitchell of the Manta Rays. As the Bobcats will have it now. Shade has the ball here up against number 14, Krishan O'Reed. Shade, a shot for 2. That is way off and is given back to the Manta Rays. Smith passes it to McCray. McCray on the right side. Down low pass. Here's a shot for 3. That is in by number 0, Eddie Mitchell of the Manta Rays, 15-28. Shade has it now after a pass by Bell. Shade directing traffic. Bell down low, given to Marcus Shade. Shade to Priester. Priester back to Bell, just beyond the arc. Wiggins inside the paint, a floater, an attempt to go up and in, but it won't be any good, and the ball is out of play. So the Bobcats will have possession here with Marcus Shade having the ball. Here we go. Play resumes. Ball is taken away by a Manta Ray, number 24, Johnson. McCray has it, being pushed against the Bobcats, and the ball is out of play once again. Inside the paint with a multitude of Bobcats pushing up against McRae. And now, Manta Rays have it. Smith, down low. A shot for two. That is off the rim. Ball is maintained by the Manta Rays. Smith once again, give it to McRae. A shot for three, that is off. Bell has the ball. Shade on the right side, keeps possession of the ball after a quick whip. Shade trying to go down low here. Here's an opportunity. Priester given to Bell. Bell back to Priester. Priester down low. Ball is taken away by a Manta Ray. That's going to be Johnson. Now to McRae. McRae spins around, goes up and in for two. 15-30 as Shade defends the ball here against McRae, who just scored. Shade down low, a shot for two. Ball is taken away and is out of play. Shade down on the ground as we will have a media timeout once again. 15-30 is the score right now. So the tides might be shifting in the Manta Rays' favor. Again, it's too early to tell simply because, again, you never know what's going to happen. But the early observation is for the Manta Rays is that they're stealing the ball. Oppositional steals. We talked about this a plethora of times before. When the opposite team scores after a mistake by the Bobcats in a change of possession. And the Bobcats simply cannot do that, especially against a high-ranking defense, a high-ranking offense like the Manta Rays. So 7 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. 15-30 is the score right now, as they are tied in fouls, 2 and 2 each. And we will get these two teams back out on the court right now. As both teams get ready here. Again, just a 15-point deficit, so if the Bobcats regroup and maybe do some of their magic here that they've done against similar teams in similar situations, maybe they can tie it. We just have to wait and see. Again, the game is not over. McRae has the ball here.
Get snug with speed, but you attack.
McRae.
Speed, Sean, let's go.
McRae
Move it.
gives it to number 14, Ori. Now back to a Manta Ray trying to strive inside the paint. Here's a long pass to McRae. McRae gives it to Mitchell. Here's a shot for three. That is off the rim, but the Manta Rays keep possession of the ball. But it's taken away by Bell, number 33 of the Bobcats. Marcus Shade has the ball on the right side, just beyond the arc, striving to the right. Here's a shot for three. That is off the rim. Taken away by Bell once again. Bell has the ball against two Manta Rays. Long pass to Wiggins. Here's a shot for three. That is off the rim. McRae has the ball here. Long pass to Ori. Ball was taken away and given to Marcus Shade by Joseph Stosh. Shade to Stosh. Here's a shot. That is off the board. Ori has it, striving in the inside. That will go in for two. 15-32 is the score right now. A back and forth between these two teams, as I said. Number 12, Shade, has the ball, gives it to Bell in the center. Gives it to Wiggins, number 24. Wiggins, down to Shade. Shade trying to go down low. Being defended. And now here's a shot for two, a shot from underneath, and that is good by Marcus Shade. There was heavy defense there by Ori, but Shade went past Ori to get those vital 2 points, and now it is 17-32, 5 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in the first half. Long pass to, oh my! Number 24, Keenan Johnson. A long pass to number 24, Johnson, to get it up and in. Keeps the mojo rolling for the Manta Rays. Wiggins keeps it in and gets it in for 2 against 2 Manta Rays there. McRae has the ball here. 19-34. McRae to the right. Gives it to Smith. Here's a shot for 3. Bobcats have it with Shade. Shade once again gives it to Wiggins. Here's a shot for 3. That is off the rim. Collected by the Manta Rays once again. It's given to number 14, Ori. Long pass to number 24, Johnson. Here's a shot from 3 by McRae, but it won't be any good. But the Manta Rays have it by Johnson. Here's another shot for 3. That won't be any good. Ori has it. Ball is taken down and given to Shade. Shade to his right. Striving inside. Keeps it in somehow, some way, and he is knocked down. And hurt his leg when he came down, as a foul is drawn on the Manta Rays after that contact. So Shade, a power forward and small forward from Bradenton, Florida, will shoot, and he gets it in there at the free throw line. Here are some players that will be going back in, a plethora of Manta Rays, like Abraham Garja, number 11, number 2, Benny McDuffie, number 12, Alex Collier. Bobcats relatively the same here, not switching out any players right now. Here comes the shot, and that is in. So 21-34 right now. McDuffie has it now on the opposite side of the court. Here's a long pass to Fletcher. Fletcher on the right side of the arc. Fletcher goes in, gives it to McDuffie. McDuffie back to Fletcher. Fletcher trying to go inside. Here's a floater, and that will go up and in. 21-36 is the score right now. Here is Darius Moore, number 1 of the Bobcats, up against McDuffie. Moore trying to strive inside, keeps the ball somehow, some way. Here's a shot for 2, and that will go in. 23-36 right now with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left to go. McDuffie dropped off to Garja, number 11. Now back to McDuffie. McDuffie gives it back to Garja. Here's to Aiden Fletcher, a shot for 3. That is way off, but the Manta Rays have possession. Garja striving in the inside. An attempt to go up and in. As there was a hit, I believe, by a Bobcat, and then there will be a timeout right now. Some discussion between Bell and a referee. I believe it was on number 33. But it is 23-36 right now with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. It has been intense, to say the least, and both teams trying their best here. One team trying to keep up with their lead, the other trying to get ahead of the Manta Rays lead. And right now, you have to think for the Bobcats, they're doing some good things here in terms of getting inside the paint, something that they struggled constantly last time that we broadcasted to you. And so for the Manta Rays, they've been doing quite well breaking the opposite side of the court inside the Bobcats' paint and scoring. So it's been a match of who can get inside the paint, who is grittier, more intense inside to score those valuable 2 points. And then determining, again, the fouls. We're all tied up here, 3-3 each for fouls. And again, those can determine a lot of factors in terms of momentum and the stoppage of play. And again, those extra 1 or 2 points that can really change the aspect of the game, especially if the clock is winding down. So yes, there was a foul on the Bobcats as number 12, Alex Collier of the Manta Rays, will shoot from the free throw line. A freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, a forward for the Manta Rays. Here's the shot, and that is in. A nice shot there, 23-37 right now. Here's another opportunity.
And then get up.
Here comes the shot. That is off the board. Pouliot has the ball given to Darius Moore. Moore has it right now. Keeps it somehow, some way once again. Now it's to Wiggins. Wiggins has the ball. Tries to do a laser pass down and low to Jean. But the ball way too fast and way too low for Jean. McDuffie has the ball in the center of the court. Pass to Fletcher, now back to McDuffie. McDuffie gives it to a Manta Ray, trying to strive up and inside. Ball is taken away. Another opportunity here, trying to go up and in. And there's a foul right there for the Bobcats once again. It was number 11, Abraham Garza, trying to go up inside, but a Bobcat once again will have a foul. And now number 12, Alex Collier, will shoot. 4-3 in terms of fouls here. And again, the Bobcats do need to catch up to a certain extent. They do not want fouls. It's just those extra 1 or 2 points that could really turn the tide. So here's to number 24. Kalen Wiggins now back to Darius Moore. Here's to Pouliot. Pouliot in the center. Pouliot gives it to Jean. Jean to the left. Now to Wiggins, way out. Inside to Pouliot. Here's to Jean. Jean trying to get inside. Floater up and in by Jean. 25-37 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. McDuffie has it in the center of the court. McDuffie striving inside. Long pass to Fletcher. Here's a shot for three. That is off the rim. Fletcher in the deep left corner. Now beyond the arc. Passes it to McDuffie. Duffy back to Fletcher. Fletcher trying to get inside to go up and in. And another foul for the Bobcats here. So Aiden Fletcher will shoot once again. 25-37 is the score right now. Fletcher gets it up and in there. So 25-38, and Marcus Shade will go in for Kalen Wiggins. So here we go once again. Here's another shot for Fletcher. And that is off, but it's given back to the Manta Rays. Fletcher trying to go past Darius Moore. And number 1, Darius Moore, will draw another foul. And so Aiden Fletcher once again will shoot at the free throw line, extending the Manta Rays lead right now. Something that the Bobcats have struggled with is personal fouls. Something that has cost some key games in terms of them trying to catch up when the score is just way too high. And that is in, 25-39. A nice shot there by Aiden Fletcher. So Pouliot will have it here. 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go. Gives it to Moore. Moore trying to go around McDuffie. Darts to the left. Gives it to a Bobcat. But the ball was out of play at that point. So McCray will have it and give it to McDuffie. 27 seconds left on the shot clock here. So enough time for the Manta Rays. McDuffie trying to go in. Tries to give it to McCray, but the ball a little too far out for McCray on the left side, and so Pouliot will have it. Moore against McDuffie. Moore to the left. trying to spin around, gives it to Joseph Stosh, number 10. Stosh to Pouliot. Here's a shot for three. That is off and given to number 5, McCray. Here's a long pass to Jordan Smith. Smith to McCray, but it's taken away by Marcus Shade. Now to Jean. Jean trying to go up and in, but it won't be any good. And a foul for the Manta Rays. It was a push by a Manta Ray, so Jean will have the opportunity to score at the free throw line. Jean, a point guard and shooting guard from Lake Alfred, Florida. 6'1", 180 pounds. One of the 10-plus players that are at 6 foot or higher. So here we go again. Another opportunity for Jean. Jean gets it in. McCray gives it to McDuffie. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. 43 seconds in the first half so far. Smith trying to go up and in with a floater. Taken away by McCray. McCray goes up and in for 2. 26-41 right now. Darius Moore has it. Moore streaking to the right side, trying to turn around, but is blocked by 2 Manta Rays. Long down low pass to Jean. Now to given back to Joseph Stosh, but it's taken away, given to McCray. Pouliot trying to defend him, and it will go up and in. A change of possession. A long pass to Jean, a mid-range jumper to Stosh, but it won't be any good. 3 seconds left on the clock for the first half. Here's a long shot, but that won't go in, and that will end the first half. 26-43 is the score right now. So at first, some early momentum for the Bobcats, but then things started to fall apart slowly in terms of their defense and capability in terms of possessing the ball mid-play, mid-court, and that's something that they've been working on constantly. But against this team, it's almost been a caveat, a difficulty for the Bobcats, because again, this is a strong defense-heavy team, the Manta Rays. So we'll be right back in just a moment, just a couple minutes, and then we'll get to our halftime show, some general observations by myself, and some things you need to know about our program and our 2 coaches here that are going up against each other once again. We'll be right back after this. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Robert Lischak, and welcome to the halftime show here in New Perici. The Bobcats down 26-43 up against the Florida State College of Jacksonville Manta Rays. So this is a time where in this halftime show I do some quick observations and kind of give my rundown in terms of what has happened in the first half, and then give you some additional information about our coaches and maybe something that you did not know about our men's basketball program. So let's just get right down to the chase. The Bobcats need something to motivate them. It's been hard for the Bobcats in the last couple minutes, I should say 5-6 minutes, to score and then have that stop and reset type of mentality because of those fouls. So I'll start with the fouls. It's been an issue for the Bobcats. They lead in personal fouls. And as I explained in the early parts of November and December into January, that personal fouls can kill the momentum of the game simply because now the Bobcats might be in a catch-up position. And you don't want to be in a catch-up position, especially when the opposite team is thriving. They are high on the momentum that they're building because they're scoring constantly and have more points than you. And that's something the Bobcats kind of need to understand is the physicality level. How physical can you get in which you can take the ball and score? Might be able to go inside and score from there, which they've done pretty well in the first half of the early half. But then, again, slipped. And that's something the Bobcats are going to need to look at from that perspective. And then additionally, the Bobcats had a few amazing moments. I'm telling you, specifically when it came to the fact that they were able to keep the ball inside somehow, some way, maintain possession in the deep corners, in the center of the court. But then at other times, when the Manta Rays have the ball and the Bobcats have it once again, then it goes back to the Manta Rays, a back and forth affair. And that's something that either will build you up in terms of that energy level or it will tire you down. I think it's going to be a game of who's going to be tired out first. And I think that's something that the Bobcats cannot be the one that gets tired first. I mean, I could hear over here this speech by Nick O'Neil, and he is fired up, and this team is fired up because they want to do the best that they can. They are on the verge of something great here if they can accomplish what they need to do. Stronger defense, able to go inside the paint more, have better three-point opportunities, just beyond the arc when there is ample time to shoot for three. That's something the Bobcats need to do. So now as we sit here with 7 minutes and 13 seconds left before the actual second half, I do want to bring out some information about our coaches. Last time we tried to do this, there was some audio technical issues, and now we're going to do this again. So here is coach talk. We're going to talk about these two coaches. For PHSC, it's, of course, head coach Nick O'Neil, a person that is trying to build up a successful season. He officiated games in the Tampa Bay area, and then he became the head coach at Genesis Prep in New Perici for 10 years, and then became the athletic director at Genesis Prep, and then joined the PHSC athletic staff in 2019, and now it is the second season as head coach for Nick O'Neil for the Bobcats. Again, a successful season. First season, they only had 2 wins. Now they have 11 wins so far, and that's something to be appreciative of for this men's basketball program. And then you look at the opposite end here, right? You have one coach that's trying to build up a successful season, and then now you have a coach that is trying to maintain a successful season, all right? Here is head coach John Petruski of Florida State College of Jacksonville. He became a video coordinator at ISU in 2019, then an assistant coach at ISU, so that's Illinois State University, until 2021. Then became the assistant coach for the University of Texas, Austin, and then just recently in 2023 became the head coach of Florida State College of Jacksonville. Now it's his second season as head coach, and as I said last time, if you were able to catch it when they did go up against the Bobcats, he tied the franchise record for wins, which was 26, and had a historic season. And speaking of history, we have to go back to the Bobcats program history. It's something that may not be as well talked about on our broadcast, but I do feel like that we need to bring it up for the context here. So if you did not know that men's basketball program started back in 1991, in the 90s, by Bobby Bauman, who has over 300 wins, by the way, over his entire career until he retired in the early 2000s. And just several years later, PHSC won its first FC AAA tournament in 1998 made it to the national competition, the national tournament. It made it to the Elite Eight, a historic season in the similar vein as the Rhode Island Rams, if any of you college basketball nerds know what that is about. The program switched to Division II in 2010, and then just in the next 2 years, in 2011 and 2012, they went in back-to-back appearances in regional tournaments, and then finished in the top 8 at the Region 10 tournament during the 2015-2016 season. Some of their other highlights include 5 state tournament appearances, 3 Suncoast Conference championships, 2 Suncoast Conference tournament championships, and then 4-time top 20 NJCAA rankings. So this will be the end of our halftime show. So the Bobcats, they got to do better on the defense, right? They got to keep possession of the ball. There were some brilliant moments in the early half of this game where the Bobcats were able to score, and then things just started to slip away. So the Bobcats, they just have to understand here that the end game is they want success. They already had the early parts by breaking some of the early defaults of last season, and now with an entirely new team, a new system, and again, fully into the Nick O'Neil era. They got to do it for Bobcat Nation here. A big win for them would be amazing to bounce back after an early loss in February. So we'll be right back in just a couple of moments. We'll be back just around the minute mark before the second half. We'll give you some Bobcat action. Will the Bobcats win? We'll have to wait and see. Stick around. To Moore, mid-range jumper, and that is in for 2. Big slam. Somehow he keeps the ball in for the Bobcats. Nice job there by Luxon Jean. Goes inside the paint. Ball kept in by Jean once again. Here's to Wiggins. Back to Jean. Jean goes down inside the middle. Shot from underneath, and that's going to be in by Eddie Mitchell. Mitchell loses the ball. Stosh recovers it. Wiggins keeps it in and gets it in for 2 against 2 Manta Rays. Well, welcome back, everyone, here in New Perici, Florida. The Bobcats right now down by just about 20 plus, 26-43 right now. The Bobcats hoping to maybe have a bounce-back half here after some early struggles for the Bobcats against, again, a formidable team, the Manta Rays, who are just 6 away from tying their franchise record. And the Bobcats right now hoping to bounce back after an early loss in February. So as we set up here, again, these two teams right now looking at what they can do to win tonight. And for the Bobcats is, again, getting inside the paint, being successful in the transition of play, the transition in terms of possession inside the middle of the court where they have faltered most significantly. And for right now, the Manta Rays, it's been about speed. Speed has been a big factor. They've been fast and they've been aggressive in terms of their offense and defense. Marcus Shade has the ball right now, gives it to Darius Moore, number 1. Now back to Shade. Shade to Wiggins, to Jean. Jean down inside, gives it back to Wiggins. Wiggins inside the paint. Tries to go up for 2, but it won't be any good. Long pass to McRae. Now given to Smith. Smith trying to get inside the paint against 3 Bobcats. Here's a shot for 3. That is off the rim. Rebound collected by the Manta Rays once again. Here's another shot for 3 by Smith. That won't be any good. And Darius Moore has the ball. Long pass to Jean. Jean tries to go up and around, but it's taken away. Somehow the Manta Rays still have it. High jump by number 14, Ori, to give it. And now McRae. A long pass to number 24, Keenan Johnson. A floater to make it 26-45. Moore to Pouliot. Jean. Here's a shot for 3. That is not good. McRae has it now, drilling inside the paint to get it up for 2. Moore has it. Ooh, turns around and keeps it against Johnson. Here's to Wiggins. Wiggins maintains possession somehow. High pass to Jean. Jean drilling on the inside. A shot from underneath, and that is in for 2. 28-47 right now is the score. McRae has it as there are chants on the Bobcats bench. McRae slows it down now to Smith against Shade. Here's a mid-range jumper. That is off. Rebound collected by the Manta Rays. A shot from underneath is good by Krishan Ori of the Manta Rays. Here's a long pass to Marcus Shade. Shade beyond the arc. Taken away by a Manta Ray, that being Johnson, as Wiggins goes down as well. A push by Johnson of the Manta Rays leads to the first foul in the second half. So right now, again, 28-49 is the score here. Again, after a foul, a push by number 24, Keenan Johnson of the Manta Rays here. Shade has it after it was given by Pouliot. Shade to Moore. Moore tries to go down low. Down low pass to Pouliot. Now to Wiggins. Now given to Shade on the right side. Darts to Pouliot. Pouliot to Jean. Jean tries to go around to Wiggins. Wiggins gives it back to Darius Moore. Moore down low, keeps possession of the ball. Here's a shot for 3. That is off the rim and now out of play. And the ball will be given to number 5, Alex McRae of the Manta Rays. McRae in the center. McRae now to Smith. Down low pass to a Manta Ray, that being Johnson. Johnson tries to go around for a shot underneath. Here's another opportunity, and it is given by number 0, Eddie Mitchell. Moore has it now. Moore given to Wiggins. A laser pass to Marcus Shade. It was an opportunity wide open for Marcus Shade to maybe go underneath, but the ball went out of bounds. Shade has it now. High pass to Pouliot. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jean. Down low pass to number 10, Stosh, and now to Shade once again on the left side. Shade trying to go inside the paint. Here's a mid-range jump attempt, but it won't be any good. Ball is taken away but repossessed by number 5, Alex McRae. Long pass to number 14, Ori. Ori with a burst of speed, trying to go inside the paint. And a foul will be called. So number 1, Darius Moore, had the push in on number 14, Krishan Ori. And Ori for the Manta Rays will try to attempt here to score at the free throw line. Ori is a guard, a sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina. So number 15, Shaquille Furlong, is going to be in there. Fletcher is back in there as well. We also have Bell for the Bobcats in as well. Here's a shot, but it's taken away by the Manta Rays. Down below, the Bobcats crawling, trying to get in there, trying to battle inside the paint before it was stopped. And now, once again, Bobcats here with a possible opportunity as Joseph Stosh has it now. Can they bounce back from this deficit? Stosh tries to extend the play as Aiden Fletcher has a hit on a Bobcat. So now Shade will give it to Jean. A pass to Moore. Moore darting to the right. Here's a mid-range jumper, a shot for 2. But the ball is taken away by number 14, Krishan Ori. Long pass to Smith. Smith darting in the inside. Bell tries to get it up, jumping high. As we get confirmation here. So it seems like Pouillot, who had some type of aggressive block there, and so the Bobcats will once again have a foul. 2-3 in terms of fouls right now, as we have a media timeout here. So again, 15 minutes and 47 seconds left inside the second half, as it is 28-51. Bobcats had some early life in the beginnings of the second half here. Been back and forth in terms of heavy defense and trying to scrap their way inside the paint to score or maintain possession. Something very unique to see. And now we'll have the indication here, so the Bobcats are back out on the court. As I believe number 3 of the Manta Rays, Jordan Smith, will be at the free throw line. Smith will have 2 opportunities here. A guard for the Manta Rays, a sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida. Here's the first shot. That's off, so here's the next opportunity for Smith. Here we go. Smith gets it in, so it's 28-52. Jean, a high pass, now given to Pouillot.
Come on. Good. 3/4.
Now to Darius Moore. Moore trying to go around a down low pass to Stosh. Stosh in the center, now gives it to Bell. Bell back to Jean. Jean trying to go down low to Pouillot. Pouillot has it now. Now to Darius Moore up against Aiden Fletcher. And the shot clock will run out here as Bell has the ball. Bell had the ball and tried to get a shot before the clock ran out, but it was a little too late. So now Aiden Fletcher will have it for the Manta Rays, who gives it to McDuffie. Benny McDuffie. McDuffie given to a Manta Ray. Duffy striving on the inside. An immediate foul with a hit. So the Bobcats once again, create a situation here, another opportunity in which the Manta Rays could score. So now here's a shot for three, and that is off the rim and deflected. Here's a long pass to Pouliot. Pouliot striving in the inside. Here's a shot for two, but it's taken out. So it seems like Gene will have it here. Now to Darius Moore, now give it to Stosh. Stosh to his right, gives it to Pouliot, number 5. Pouliot to Gene. Gene to Moore. Moore is on the left side, and now a foul. The Manta Rays, another foul for the Manta Rays, I believe, from McDuffie, number 2. So fouls are 3 to 4 here between the Bobcats and the Manta Rays. Here's a shot for three, and it's in by Darius Moore. Some life here for the Bobcats, 31 to 52. To number 11, Garja. Garja. Garja had the ball right there up against Bell and Pouliot trying to get the ball up against Garja. So Garja directing Aiden Fletcher to the right of him. So Fletcher has it now, striving in, down low to a Manta Ray as we get another foul. As we get another hit, a foul there. So now it's even 4-4, and another opportunity for the Manta Rays to score at the free throw line, and that will be by number 12, Alex Collier, a forward from Jacksonville, Florida. He's a freshman, and that is in. Here's the next shot. 14 minutes and 17 seconds left to go, and that is in as well. Darius Moore has it. Backtracks for just a second. Tries to spin around against McDuffie. Long pass to Priester. Now given to Pouliot. Now to Bell. Here's a shot for three. Rebound and collected by the Manta Rays. Aiden Fletcher has it now. Striving to go up, and he will for two. Up against Bell of the Bobcats. Bell gives it to number 5, Pouliot. Pouliot against Fletcher. Pouliot to Moore. Moore circling around, trying to go up for two, and he will. A nice floater there, making it 33 to 56 right now with 13 minutes and 31 seconds left to go. Abraham Garja gives it to number 12, Alex Collier, to go up and in. So another shot for two successful by the Manta Rays. Darius Moore has it now against McDuffie. Moore gives it to Bell. Now to Priester. Priester trying to go up and around, and he does. Ooh, nice shot from underneath by number 32, Priester. Long pass to Garja. Garja has it outside the arc. Garja gives it back to Aiden Fletcher. Now to McDuffie on the right side. Inside the paint, mid-range jumper, won't be any good. Rebound collected by the Manta Rays, now given to McDuffie. Another attempt trying to go inside. Ball, it's trying to go up and in. Once again, won't be any good. Bobcats have it with Joseph Stosh. Gives it to Darius Moore. Up above to number 32, Isaac Priester. Priester gives it to Pouliot. Pouliot against Fletcher. Pouliot gives it to Moore, but it was out of his hands. 12 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here. Garja gives it to McDuffie. McDuffie tosses it off to Fletcher. Now back to McDuffie. Now to number 11, Garja. Here's to Fletcher. Fletcher in the center. Open opportunity for two. Will he do it? It won't be any good. Give him back. Here's a shot for three, and that is in by number 11, Abraham Garja. 35-61 here. Moore has it now, backtracks, steps around, tries to go inside the paint, spins around once again against Aiden Fletcher. Here's a shot for two, as we'll get another call here. A hit by number 11, Abraham Garja. As we have a media timeout here, 35-61 is the score here. So again, it's been aggressive on both fronts, but the Manta Rays have the upper hand here. Pressure has, I think, been the main theme. Pressure, 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 simply because of what's happened with the Bobcats. They're trying to go inside or maybe even shoot for three on those good corners, but again, one or two defenders getting in their way, and then they have to reset and find another opportunity. So right now the Bobcats are sitting in a peculiar situation, one they have been in before, and in certain games they have gone out and won with this kind of deficit, and other times they have been a little bit, unfortunately, slowed down because of the deficit. So again, we'll have to wait and see here. But I think there'll be an opportunity at the free throw line, possibly because of that foul from Garja. And that's something that will be really good for the Bobcats. Again, being at the free throw line has been one of their stronger parts of their game during this season. So it's given to number 1, Darius Moore, for 2 opportunities. And that is in. 36-61. Once again, here we go. Another shot by Darius Moore. That won't be good. Here's a long pass to Aiden Fletcher off the right side. Fletcher gives it to Garja. Here's a shot for 3. That is off the rim. Rebound collected by Fletcher. Fletcher striving in the inside. A shot from underneath. But a call once again. Will be on number 24, Kalen Wiggins. As Aiden Fletcher, I believe for the 3rd time, will be at the free throw line. With 11 minutes and 29 seconds left to go here. That shot is nice, and it is in, so it's 36-62. Right now, trying to get that score up correctly. And now number 33, Isaiah Bunzo, will substitute for number 15, Shaquille Furlong. Here we go, and that is in as well. Number 33, Bell, has it now. To Jean, up against Garja. Jean, now at the center, a battle with Garja. Down low pass, but a miscommunication. Here's Aiden Fletcher. Fletcher will go up and oh my! That was the slam heard around the world. Nasty by Aiden Fletcher. Moore has it now against a wall of Manta Rays. A misdirected pass to Jean, and the ball is out of play. Nick O'Neal saying to run an offense, and they do need to run it, especially at what's happening right now. Garja has it inside the paint, a shot from underneath, and that is in as well. Continuing the nonstop action for the Manta Rays. A spinorama move by Moore up against McDuffie. Moore has it now. Moore, it's almost taken away. It is taken away by McDuffie. Here's to Aiden Fletcher, but it won't be any good, and now McDuffie has it. Now give him back to a Manta Ray, that being number 33, Bunzo, but a foul will be called once again, I believe, on the Bobcats. A hit by Kalen Wiggins, number 24, and Bunzo, Isaiah Bunzo, number 33, a freshman and forward from Jacksonville, Florida, will shoot here at the free throw line. And that is in, so they're extending their lead by at this point, plus 35 right now. We'll have a media timeout here. 10 minutes and 22 seconds left. There is some frustration building, I believe, on the Bobcats bench, but again, it's about those transitional plays, and then as well, again, defense when it comes to the inside of the paint. But again, those last two plays, almost a exact recreation of what we saw last time with the Manta Rays, with the same exact player being Aiden Fletcher. And that could be costly, and it's already shown so far in this specific situation, but right now the Bobcats are back on the court. Again, running an offense is what they need. And having that communication open, we've seen certain passes and plays where it's been misdirected. And has led the Bobcats in a situation where they don't want to be in, this exact situation at the free throw line or transitional play, in which so far the Manta Rays have scored immensely. But here we go again. Bunzo at the free throw line. Here's a shot that is taken away. A down low pass goes to Darius Moore, but once again taken to McDuffie. McDuffie has it now. A transitional play goes back to the Manta Rays once again. Here's to number 10 of the Manta Rays, mid-range jumper. An opportunity by Diego Dioncillo. 10 minutes left to go here. Jean. A high pass to Wiggins against two Manta Rays. Down low to Jean once again. Jean trying to spin around. A shot from underneath, but it won't be any good. Rebound, but the ball is tipped off and out of play. So Wiggins will have it here. 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jean actually has it. It's given to Bell. Now to Moore. Back to Jean. To Bell on the inside, pushing his way through the Manta Rays. A shot from underneath, and that is good by Justin Bell. I think we'll have another call here. So once again, I believe it's a foul on the Bobcats' part by Luxon Jean. Bobcats have 7 so far in the second half against the Manta Rays 5, excuse me. So here is number 15, Shaquille Furlong, who will have it. Again, freshman from Manchester, United Kingdom. Exactly 9 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second half, with exactly 30 seconds on the shot clock. And the ball will be given to the Manta Rays, specifically number 11, Abraham Garja, as play resumes. Given to McDuffie. Duffy has it. Gives it to, again, Garja. Garja now to McDuffie. McDuffie steps back. Garja. Here's a shot from 3, and that is in, by number 10, Diego Donacio. I think we'll have a media timeout here. Or there was a call specifically. So 38-71 here. It is looking grim, unfortunately, for the Bobcats. But once again, they have still a multitude of games in the month of February. And if they do lose, they'll be one game below 500. So it's not necessarily a situation where they're in a deep pit I should best describe it, but again, hoping for a David versus Goliath type of win situation, but Bobcats need a renewed sense of energy here somehow, some way. Moore has it. Long pass to Priester. Now to Bell. Here's a shot from 3, and that is in by Bell. Nice. 41-71, so exactly 30-point deficit for the Bobcats. McDuffie has it now. Duffy loses the ball. It's given to Isaac Priester. Priester tries to go up and in. A shot from underneath, and that is good. 8 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. Maybe that's something that could build a bigger play here for the Bobcats. McDuffie has it now. Taken away. Here's a mid-range jump attempt, and that is in for 2 by number 11 of the Manta Rays, Garja. Now another shot from underneath by Garja after a misplay by the Bobcats. Pouliot has it now against Garja. Defense chance on the Manta Rays bench. Pressure all over the place. Pouliot has it. Pouliot gives it to Bell. Here's a shot from 3. That won't be any good. Collected by the Manta Rays by number 10, Dioncio. Dioncio gives it to a Manta Ray, that being number 33, Bunzo. Bunzo deflected on the ground, but it is given back to Furlong. Furlong has it now on the left side. Furlong trying to go up and in for a possible dunk, but now here's another shot underneath for 2, and it will go in by number 11, Garja. What a series of events. Moore has it now. Tries to give it to Bell. Here's a shot from 3 by Priester. As that is taken down. There was a hold, I think, on a Bobcat player. We don't have the specific number here, but now the Bobcats will have it. Wiggins, long pass up high to Bell. Bell tries to keep it in. Moore keeps it in somehow. But I think that was a pass to Pouliot or some type of direction to Pouliot, but the ball is out of play, and once again it's given to the Manta Rays here, 43-77. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second half. McDuffie. McDuffie has it now. And to his left is Bunzo. Duffy to Bunzo. Here's a shot from 3, and that is in. Adding salt into the wound for the Bobcats, 43-80 right now. Moore has it against McDuffie. Moore loses the ball, maintains possession once again, though, after that mistake. Moore tries to go up in for 2, and he will against the Manta Rays. A shot from underneath, and I think there will be a call. So number 2, Benny McDuffie, had a push in which now Moore will shoot at the free throw line. Fouls are tied up 7-7 here in the second half. Moore has it in. 46-80 right now. Garja gives it to McDuffie. McDuffie slowly walking up against Priester. Priester looking behind him. McDuffie. Duffy still has it outside the arc, being defended by Wiggins. Here's a shot from 3, taken away by Bell. Long pass to Moore. Moore to Pouliot. Up high, loses the ball. Pouliot still has it somehow. Priester has it beyond the arc. Now given to Pouliot. Pouliot driving inside, and it goes in. A shot for 2 there against a heavy defensive order by the Manta Rays. So 48-80. I think it should be 50-80. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. Shot clock winding down to 10. Now to 9. McDuffie has it now. Given to Dioncio, number 10. Here's a shot from 3. That is off. Taken away and given to number 5, Pouliot. We're just about to enter the final 5 minutes of the game here. Pouliot gives it to Moore. Moore goes down. Here's a shot from 3. That is off. Pouliot rebounds, has it on the ground. Long pass to Priester. Priester trying to strive inside against McDuffie, but McDuffie has the ball here. Duffy goes up and it will go in for 2. Here's a long pass to Bell, but it is taken away, deflected, and out of play by number 10, Dioncio. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here. All the Bobcats can do is just to try to score and have some opportunities. Here's a shot from 3 that is way off, kept in by Bell, but it is given to Amanta Ray Garja. Now it's McDuffie. McDuffie mid-range jumper, that is in for 2. Excuse me, not Fletcher. I should say Darius Moore. Moore has it now to Bell. Bell circling around, tries to get up against number 33, Bunzo, but there will be a call. Looks like it will be against Bunzo of the Manta Rays, so here's an opportunity by Bell to possibly score at the free throw line. 48-84 is the score right now. Here comes the shot, and that is in. Here we go, another shot here. Can he make it? And it will go in. So here we go, 4 minutes and 9 seconds left. McDuffie has it, excuse me. McDuffie has it now. McDuffie goes to the right side with Dunzio, a mid-range jumper that is off the right side of the board. Dunzio still has it though. Down low pass to Garja. Taken away by the Bobcats. Pouliot has it now. Pouliot gives it to Moore. Moore on the left side, just beyond the arc. Ball is taken away, deflected by number 12, Alex Collier. 50-84 right now, so a 34-point deficit for the Bobcats, and you know that it might not be the outcome that the Bobcats may want right now, simply because I don't know if they'll be able to tie up the game. It'd be some incredible NBA 2K hacking for that to happen, but for now, 50-84 is the score with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. Again, 7 to 8 in fouls between the two, so 8 for Florida State College of Jacksonville and then 7 for PHSC. So even with right now the Manta Rays having more fouls, it has not limited them from scoring more in those key opportunities. Again, in transition, inside the paint, stuff that we saw exactly like this when the Bobcats met them just a couple weeks ago when we broadcasted to you.
Up, Shaq. Up, Shaq.
So I think Kalen Wiggins will have it, and again, he's on the left side. So Wiggins. Long pass to Moore, all the way down on the opposite end of the court. Maybe a time to reset. Moore tries to go down against McDuffie. Moore striving inside the paint. A shot that goes up and around. Nice job by Darius Moore, 52-84. Here's Dioncio now up against a Pouliot and tries to get that pass directed towards number 12, Alex Collier. Petruski saying to guard the ball as Moore has it now for the Bobcats. Darius Moore giving to Kalen Wiggins. Now to Priester. Priester against Dionzio. Now to Kalen Wiggins. And another call. Blue 10, so it's actually Dionzio on a push. And now Kalen Wiggins will be at the free throw line.
Box out, box out.
So here he is at the free throw line, Kalen Wiggins from Jacksonville, Florida, San Jose Prep. A freshman, one of the many freshmen on this roster, the only sophomore being Pouliot. Here comes the next shot. And that's not good. McDuffie has it now. It's Furlong. Goes up against Bell. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Furlong has it. Tries to go up for two, but another call here. 24, Kalen Wiggins, a block. And I think that the coach will have 20 seconds, it seems, for maybe a timeout. If not, then we will have Furlong at the free throw line. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the second half here. 53-84 is the score right now. 2 opportunities for Furlong. Again, a freshman from Manchester. And that is in. That shot was smooth. I think Michael Jackson might be a little jealous of that one. Here's the second. And that goes in as well. And I think we will resume play here. For a second, I thought it was going to be immediate timeout, but it won't be. So Darius Moore has it. Moore tries to give it to Bell. Bell maintains possession. A shot from underneath, and that is good for 2. Bell been able to go inside the paint with some grit, get some key opportunities for 2. McDuffie to Furlong, now to Bunzo. Dionzio, and another call. So Bell had a hold. And now the fouls are tied up 9-9. And so once again, Manta Rays have an opportunity here with Alex Collier. He's a forward, a freshman from Jacksonville, Florida. That shot is in. 55-87 is the score right now. Here's shot number 2. That is off the rim. Ball taken out of play by Garja after some heavy defense by Pouliot, I think. So Garja has it now. Garja, high pass to Collier. Collier, mid-range jumper. That won't be any good. Long pass by Jean to Moore. 1 minute and 58 seconds left to go. Priester has it. Now high pass to Bell. Bell tries to spin, goes down. And I think that there will be a foul.
It wasn't a foul.
A hold by Benny McDuffie. So Bell will be at the free throw line. Again, 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go here. 55-87 is the score. So now it's 56-87 after that shot. Substitution here. Number 15 Furlong will replace number 11, Garja. And that is in. McDuffie has it now. Duffy. Furlong. for Long. On the inside, shot from underneath, but it won't be any good. Ball is tipped away. Furlong still has it, though, against Pouliot. Now to number 33 of the Manta Rays, that being Bunzo. Now here's another chance for number 12, Collier. But I think it was a grab by number 5, Pouliot, that leads to, once again, Alex Collier up at the free throw line. Both teams have the bonus here, as both teams as well have 10 fouls each. That shot is in. Again, Alex Collier, one of the many players from Jacksonville, Florida, on the Manta Rays roster. Here's another shot. That is nice as well. Time is running down here. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Jean has it, gives it to Pouliot. Now to Moore. Back to Pouliot. Pouliot to Jean. Jean gives it to Pouliot. Pouliot trying to get inside for 2, and that will be good. So Furlong has it now with 60 seconds left to go. 24 on the shot clock. Furlong goes inside against Bell for 2. So 59-91 here. Moore has it. Moore against McDuffie, gives it to Pouliot. Now to Jean. Jean, a shot from 3, and that is in by Jean. Fly, birdie, fly. That's in for 3. One of the best three-pointers we've seen in recent games, at least, but it's a little too late for the Bobcats. Furlong once again has it. Goes underneath for 2. Back-to-back opportunities by Furlong. Moore has it now. Moore against McDuffie and Collier. Gives it to Jean. Here's a shot from 3. That is off. As the clock stops at 12.8 seconds. 62-93 is the score.
20, quickly.
Jean has it.
Come on.
Up high pass to Moore. Moore trying to go around 2 Manta Rays. An opportunity for 2. That is off. Here's a shot from 3, and that is in by Luxon Jean. Again, some early life as the clock now runs down, and that will be it. So the game will end with a three-pointer, but it will not be enough. 65-93 is the final score. The Bobcats hoping to win after a loss in February, but now they have a 2-game losing streak in the early days of February as they look ahead against other conference rivals like Palm Beach State and Florida Gateway. Again, Bobcats tried their best here, but again, a David versus Goliath type of match. So the Bobcats will be looking for another opportunity to win at home or away, as the Manta Rays will now extend their winning streak, winning 8 and having their overall record being 21-4, as now the Bobcats will sit at 11-12 and their conference record 2-5. Again, give credit where credit is due. These Bobcats work hard. It is a new season, a new era, as we've previously talked about. And they will continue to learn, as this is an entirely new team full of mostly freshmen, as both teams will go and rest easy and understand what they need to do in order to win next time. So again, thank you so much for watching this broadcast. We hope to see you guys next time as we again go into baseball and basketball throughout our spring semester. So again, thank you so much to everyone who's watching from here and abroad. My name is Robert Lischak, one of your voices for Bobcat Sports. Good night, everyone. The Bobcats and the Manta Rays. Here's a shot for 3, and it's in by Darius Moore. Circling around, trying to go up for 2, and he will. A nice trying to go up and around, and he does. Ooh, nice shot center. Open opportunity for 2. Will he do it? It won't be any good. Give him back. Here's a shot for 3, and that is in by number 11, Abraham Garza. To Bell, now to Moore. Back to Jean. to Bell on the inside, pushing his way through the manta rays. A shot from underneath, and that is good. Now to Bell. Here's a shot from 3, and that is in. That's it for the Bobcats. McDuffie has it now. Duffy loses the ball. It's given to Isaac Priester. Priester tries to go up and in. A shot from underneath, and that is good. Duffy to Bunto. Here's a shot from 3, and that is in. After that mistake, Moore tries to go up in for 2, and he will. It somehow. Priester has it beyond the arc. Now given to Pouliot. Pouliot driving inside, and it goes in. McDuffie, Moore striving inside the paint. A shot that goes up and around. Now to Jean. Jean, a shot from 3, and that is in by Jean. Up high pass to Moore. Moore trying to go around 2 manta rays. An opportunity for 2. That is off. Here's a shot from 3, and that is in by